Okay, guys, Evan Aldo here. So it's going to be a Bitcoin and Ethereum market cipher analysis today. So basically, I want to start out on kind of the high time frames, and let's start out with the weekly right here. So the weekly, your VWAP is curving up. It kind of looks, similar with the RSIs at the level they are at. It came a little bit lower here than it was during our bottom here, but we're getting kind of close to the bottom, kind of close. And it could take some time. It could take some time to curve around. What I've been in the ballpark is we're gonna, maybe test the high 30s again, liquidate out some longs. Maybe it could mess around 35. Maybe I'd say it's more gonna be, something like this area where you just bounce around a little bit, then you recover or something like that. So moving on to the 3 day, the 3 day does not look good. I'll be blunt with you guys. This does not look that great. So your RSIs are very low. They kind of look how they were in terms of the leveling that they were over here, and we came up. However, it could get a bit worse. Your VWAP's curving down. You're about to print a red dot, and money flow is about to cross over outward. I don't think this is going to be a crazy, capitulation where you come down to like 20K or 10K or any of that. I really don't see 10K happening in terms of, people wondering how low it could possibly go. 20K is more likely than 10K. There's a lot more likely. 10K, that's you probably need some crazy black swan event for that. 20K, that's possible. 30K, even, I wouldn't even expect 30K. I think we'll generally hold the high 30s, but you gotta looking at your 2 days coming down to about to print a red dot. If you're looking at a situation like repeating here, something like this, bottom out, in a month or so, or just keep going sideways, basically, it'd be in all likelihood you'd get some wick down to 38, 37, something like that. Then you'd gradually come up later. So Q1, probably Q1 isn't going to be the best. Probably even if we start recovering in March, maybe we have a really good month, it's still going to be lower than our all-time high. It's still going to be lower than that. Maybe we could come up to, 55, 60, but in terms of that, the outlook right now is a bit more bearish, especially on the micro scale, but it does look like, you're curving down, you're getting to the bottom here. So, I'm still short on Bitcoin, Ethereum. These were trades I put in the exclusive Discord. I'm still short. Bitcoin got stopped out in profit. Ethereum, I'm still short on, so it's been a good trade so far. All of that's in exclusive Discord. So if you want to see some of my exclusive TA trades, stop losses, all that, check that out. Link in the description below. And so right here, your daily, it's starting to curve back up. Your RSIs are down, kind of similar to how they were over here. So we could have more time. If you map this out, March. It could go to March. It's kind of feels like to me, the overall sentiment, it's a very big buy the rumor type area. I tweeted about this yesterday. It's a very big, like, buy the rumor because there's commercials for crypto everywhere, like more than ever. I was watching NFL. Everybody, it's all over TV. But everybody I talk to, sentiment is terrible. Everybody's like, oh, 69K was the all-time high ever. I don't see historically, we coming out of, this $2 trillion asset class, multi-trillion-dollar asset class, and it's like 69K was the top ever. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Maybe if it was 70K, I'd be more believable with that. But I just don't see that written in, history of finance or whatever. It's 69K was the all-time top. No. So it could go farther. There is a possibility we could, a lot of people. I think there's a lot of longs down here that need to get liquidated. I feel like so. That's why I think we go a bit lower, but there is a possibility. This 12-hour hasn't been playing out well lately. This trigger wave didn't do much, but this does look good. Money flow generally curving up. This does look good overall. Your 8-hour, this looks pretty good. There's a nice divergence here. I'm not getting my hopes up too high. Just sitting on the nice short I'm in right now. But you're curving up here as well. Your RSIs, they do look like they could come up a little bit, or we'll just repeat this general area, come down a little bit farther, bounce around here. I think it's more likely just based on how things are. Your 2-hour, you're deep in the red, not just choppy, not much to deduce from this. And your hourly, you're starting to curve up, so there's some hope. Really, the place I'm looking at linear, this area would be big. Whenever we do get here for a great short, this is a big area where I'm looking to go short. And your half-hour money flow curving upward. That does look generally pretty well. That combined with the 8-hour green dot, that might not be too bad. So short term, I think there's a decent shot short term. You come up here, but I don't think you'll get too much higher. Let's move on to Ethereum. Generally the same. It's been a bit more bearish. Didn't get stopped out in profit, at least not yet on my short. The same deal with the 2-day, the 3-day. That looks pretty bad. VWAP's curving down as money flow could just curve right back into red. It's like it's trying to come down, curve back into the red. So not the best sign. Your daily, your VWAP, could curve back up. You're still, it's kind of looking like this, how we were in the summer. So you could come up a bit, but I think you'll bounce around a bit more before anything really, really happens here. Blood diamonds in 12-hour, never a good thing. Could have played out already, could have been out at the bottom, but I think it could definitely go farther, test these areas. As how far we're going to go down, in terms of what's most realistic, I'd say, you'll probably bounce around below here, wick down below these areas a little bit, wick out a lot of people. We got a lot of longs. There are a lot of longs still being put in this market. So, like I was saying yesterday in the exclusive Discord, we had this divergence here. It came up a little bit, not too much just yet. Same deal with the 4-hour. There is some good signs here. Money flow coming up. RSI starting to curve back up. There are some good signs. Little snake eyes on the 4-hour, just like back here. Didn't really amount to much. We'll see if this one could amount to much. This one didn't amount to much either. So yeah, your hourly, you're curving up. And some of these lower time frames does look like it could come up, or you just, never even get into the green, just continue farther down. That's kind of one possibility. For Ethereum, in terms of, where I would be looking to enter a trade, this is a big point right here, your 0.5 fib. And then if we do go down, this pocket right here is a big, big area to enter a long. Market's been kind of boring. That's kind of how it's been. But, I'm just sitting in my short on Ethereum right now, looking for other, scalp shorts with Bitcoin. So yeah, that's that. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out my trading course, doing a limited time 16% off. Discount code TRADEFOREVER. If you want to get Market Cipher, 15% off. Discount code ALDO15. Link in description below. Check out my exclusive Discord, like I said, link in description below. There are some good promos for BITGET and MEXC. Check out my links below to get those bonuses if you want to create a new account. And yeah, that's that, guys. All right, have a good one. Goodbye.